Hello, and welcome to Pandora. We bring you an update on the pirate attack on the DammFam refinery in France. The day following the attack on the refinery, Comey Valentine announced that the evacuation had been completed, with civilians now being sheltered in the France Brute station. Many capsuleers had helped in the evacuation, and in not more than 48 hours after the evacuation announcement was made, over 5 million cargo units were moved in 196 contracts. Comey Valentine gave special thanks to some of those involved in the rescue operation. Jessif Swollen, Provoke, Roger Trade, Cesar Barrett, Chet U. Betcher, General Zog and Caprice were all involved. However, it is unknown as to the whereabouts of one of the packages. A freighter undocked at the refinery but failed to dock at the Brute station. It was transporting large infrastructure, and at least one person and their slaver hound are missing. Potentially the Angel cartel might be involved. At this point it is unknown where those station vault containers were shipped to. Now, on to the day of the 30th. The conflict began as a pirate coalition Praxis-class battleship fleet landed at range to the refinery. This was the same fleet composition setup used previously to launch the pirate coalition strike, and, on our close-up, confirms that cruise missiles were indeed going to be used during the siege. Just 2 minutes later, a Naga-class battlecruiser fleet of the pirate coalition arrived, mounting an assault at close quarters to the refinery. This, coupled with the intense firepower of the Praxis fleet in support, rained down heavy fire on the refinery, with its hull buckling under the strain. A DammFam and Ushrakan allied fleet had arrived in the area following skirmishes with a smaller pirate coalition fleet. Led once again by Tankbuster, the Tornadoes engaged. Seeing the opportunity to launch an attack at range, the Tornado-class battlecruiser fleet landed to the starboard side of the Naga battlecruiser fleet of the pirates as the two forces exchanged overwhelming firepower, as artillery met rail across the void. With the pirate coalition Naga fleet damaged, and their Hecate support broken by the Tornado fleet commanded by Tankbuster, the Tornadoes landed at the flank of the Praxis-class battleships in an attempt to take out their numbers. However, they proved too strong in number and near impossible to break down. A final attempt was made by the Tornado fleet to weaken the Praxis fleet, but it was all too late. As metal splintered, the refinery finally gave way under the overwhelming power of the pirate Praxis fleet. In the moments after, Comey gave us these final words.
We should have no illusions. Yesterday, hundreds of crew members died on those ships. Why? The price of DammFam's defense strategy was paid in blood. Because they don't want to be oppressed by pirates. There is a Brutor saying, as long as the blood flows, Mathar lives. Unfortunately, our hands were tied to prevent this. What costs blood is certainly not worth blood. Our thoughts should be with the families who lost a son or daughter yesterday. I am terribly sorry that I could not keep my promise. That's all, no further comments.
This concludes our news coverage on the DammFam refinery in France. If you have an event that you would like to have broadcast live, or have news you would like featured, make sure to contact us. See you next time.